Alright guys, so let's take a quick peek at him. He's the new trailer. He's going to be my new everyday trailer. The drop deck back there is going to be demoted to a wood hauling trailer. It'll still tow machines for me, but this is going to be the everydayer. It's a BE5. That was the old guy that owned it. Very nice guy. Standard 7-pin electric. Has the electric brake kit. You can see it in there. Boxes right over there. Has a 6-ton jack. Ends up going like this. And now you can jack it down, jack it up. You could leave it like that, or you can do that. Maybe stick it, storage box there. Big toe is built by Towmaster. Pindle hook hookup. Nothing really much to show you on a trailer, but I'm gonna give you guys a look and see. I wasn't really in the market for it. Has spring assisted ramps, the regular Towmaster auto latching system. I wasn't in the market for it. It kind of, like, I saw it advertised, it kind of fell into my lap. I wanted a deck over. I've been looking for a deck over, like casually here and there. But finding a big toe or a Towmaster deck over, they're rare. So I did not know if I was ever going to find one. I was just going to probably buy one new. This one is from 2012. Came from New Jersey. So I had to take a trip over the Goethals. But I'm happy about it. And I'm keeping the other two trailers. Of course, I'm not going to sell them. I can't get much money for them. So to move them, don't pay. They're still great, solid trailers. I mean, the Towmaster Big Toe, you guys know I love them. You know, I absolutely love these trailers. To me, they're built to last forever. You know, you don't destroy them, run machines over them, bash them, drive them off a cliff. You know, they'll last. Don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on Cronkite. He's still over there. I'm not hating on him, but he's a much lighter trailer. So this deck over is a 16-foot deck, 5-foot beaver tail. A little bummed that I'm going to lose 5 feet because of the beaver tail, but it's alright. I mean, for my purposes, it's fine. 16-foot deck is enough. The drop deck is 18-foot deck, the one that I have over there. So, has the stake pockets, which is great for the tie down points. You know, if you're carrying pavers or something, a sod, you could build, you know, plywood sides, and you don't got to worry about losing the sods. So guys, let's discuss the difference between a drop deck trailer and a deck over trailer. Obviously your preference is a deck over trailer. We got my father Rob Wittakio. So I prefer a deck over trailer just for the simple fact that you could load over the sides and you can load the entire trailer up. You're not encumbered by the fenders, which kind of alters where you could even put your load. If you have something that's long, or wide rather, you're dropping the load right on your pindle hook, which could cause you to be unstable. Are you agreeing with me so far? Or?
Yeah.
Are you there?
Well, the deck over is better because you can put your forms over the side, and you're not encumbered by the wheel wells. However, a drop deck has its pluses when you're doing snow removal. You can put your snowblower there easily because it's not as high and it's not as big a climb for the machine as a deck over. So the drop decks do have a benefit to them.
And I mean, the other nice thing with the drop decks is because of the fenders, you don't have to worry about stuff sliding off the sides. I mean, if you have a skid steer loader or an excavator, they're going to sit in that well. So even if the deck is slippery, maybe if you have a steel deck, I don't even know if they make those anymore, but you don't even have to worry. If the machine slides from one way to the other, you don't have to worry about it sliding completely off the side.
That's true. That's a big plus, especially when you're doing snow and it's snowy and icy. You don't have to worry about that.
That's definitely a plus.
That's a big plus.
Yeah, that's a plus. And the trailer sits lower. It's easier to get on and off. I mean,
that's another big plus.
You can step right off the side, and you're taking a pretty good fall. You're not going to die from it, but you can certainly get fouled up by it.
So both trailers have pluses and minuses. Now, in New York, the ideal situation is to have both. So basically, you have the ideal situation.
Well, the reason why I like having this trailer is because it's not one-dimensional. I hate one-dimensional equipment because you put a lot of money into something and it can only do one thing for you, and it's the specific thing it can do. It's like having that Chevrolet dump truck. It could really only be a dump truck. You can't put tools in it. It doesn't have an I-pack. Everything is always outside. It's very one-dimensional. It could basically be a dump truck. It could be an emergency truck, but you really can't keep tools in there. You got no space. Nothing is enclosed. I mean, at least with the service body truck like this truck, you can put whatever you want in the back. You got toolboxes to keep stuff dry. You put a roof rack on it. It's not one-dimensional. You could put a plow on this if you wanted. It's not one-dimensional. See, so this deck over can do anything. I mean, you know, and if you're in the landscaping business, you're doing walls, you're doing pavers, you're doing things that require you to have a lot of pallets on board. I think a deck over is a no-brainer. But the other problem with a deck over is it's more money. Can't chime in on that?
I don't know the prices.
Well, I'm going to say it's a good $1,500 more.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, I would say a 6-ton drop deck is going to run you around $7,000. I mean, I'm talking Towmaster or Big Tow, which is what I use. I have the one Cronkite that you guys saw, but, you know, while we ran Cronkites for many years. I mean, you ran Cronkites for your whole life up until what'd you get? You just upgraded
the first
to the
10-ton Eager Beaver.
Yeah. You know, I wouldn't be towing machines around with it on the highway.
The Cronkite is a 6-ton?
Cronkite's a 6-ton.
You're kidding?
Yeah. 6-ton.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's an 88 though. I mean, you know, the deck, well, forget it. If you put a machine on that deck, it's gonna go through it. The deck,
not a track machine.
The deck is
a track machine could go on the deck because the steel will support it in between.
Oh my God.
It'll be a little rough walking off it, but other than that, good.
I think that wood will just totally deteriorate underneath you. The worst part will be if half of it gives and the other half doesn't, and you go sideways. I don't know how that would work out.
You got steel underneath.
Yeah.
You'd be fine.
So
it would always work out in the end.
So definitely I could definitely update the deck on that Cronkite, but I don't bother because the wood, it doesn't matter. You know, so yeah, the Cronkite, I mean, mathematically could carry a machine, but you know, and the Cronkite is thinner. It's not as wide as the big tub, as the drop deck. That trailer is actually 15 foot long, and it's actually thinner. So you can actually only fit a machine that's 5.5 foot wide. You could not fit. I don't think you could fit the T630 on that trailer. I think it would be rubbing the fenders, because the other Cronkite I had, when I moved the 864 for you, I rubbed my fenders. He couldn't really fit, and the bucket actually sat over the side.
Oh, okay.
So that trailer is, I think, at max 78 inches wide, that deck, while the other one is a good 86, 84 maybe. So you got another 6 inches. So that 6 inches comes into play large. But so far, I mean, I'm towing the S185. I mean, the truck is performing fine. I mean, it's not performing any different than it would with the drop deck. It's exactly the same.
Well, it's the same weight, isn't it?
No, the deck overs are actually another 1,000 pounds.
Wow.
Maybe 1,200. Yeah, 1,200 pounds more. The trailer physically. I think the 6-ton weighed in at about 3,000, and this trailer weighs in a little over 4, maybe 42, 43. So it does weigh a little. There's a lot more steel to it.
I don't see. Oh yeah, it's because it's wider.
It's wider.
There you go. Okay,
Yeah.
I missed that point.
Sure, I mean the trailer is
Yeah,
wider.
this is wider.
So you could load wider equipment. You could put your machine, throw a bucket on the side if you wanted. I mean,
Okay, I guess deck over is better.
Well-
Unless you're in the snow, when you got to climb out with snowy tires, then you'll be crying like a baby.
well, you know, I got to be honest with you. So there's more deck space to it, but you know, again, you know, both trailers, like, you know, they do have their pluses and minuses. If I could go back in time, I'd have all deck overs. I wouldn't have gotten the drop deck.
Wow, I never knew that.
Wow.
That you would have gotten all deck overs.
I would have got all deck overs. But you know what the thing was? I don't even know if they were producing them back when I got
Yes, they were.
in the 07.
Yes, they were.
Were they really?
Yes.
I never even saw.
But we had a pickup truck doing the towing, not a 3,500 dump truck.
or a 450. So yeah, I mean,
So we did have
Yeah.
lighter vehicles
yes,
towing equipment,
right.
and drop decks are easily towed by pickup trucks more so than a deck over.
Absolutely, absolutely. The
So-
ease of towing is definitely there, and with a drop deck,
Just watch this guy. I think he's about 10 points if you hit him.
and the drop deck, the deck is flat. So I have an 18-foot deck, flat loadable space. This trailer is 16 and 5, but 5 feet is wasted because of the dovetail.
Mike, maybe just nose right in
Oh.
instead of trying to back in, because you ain't got you have no, whatchamacallit, no
Well.
room on the other side.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to back in
All right,
because otherwise I'll never get out again.
okay.
Let's just see how this. Oh, I can't even back in. I gotta open the gate.
Say it.
I keep saying it's probably a pretty critical and big 3 feet. Too.
Yeah, it probably is, but you know what?
I'm gonna ignore it
Okay.
like I typically do.
All right.
Like I typically do it in directions.
I'm totally blinded by the sun.
That's why my head is out the fucking door. Look at that pulling. Look at that.
Who's better than Mike Wittek?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Well, everybody.
Nobody.
Probably everybody.